So I was reading through my own journals, well, my book actually, Lady Injury, which it's a good book. It's just that it had a few quirks that made me mad about myself and at myself. Talking like after I would self-injure or when I wanted to self-injure, I was like, oh, I couldn't help it. It was stronger than me. It was like I was drawn to it. I was possessed. I didn't have a choice. I couldn't help it. Did I repeat myself? I don't know. But I said all those things, and that was just such bullshit. And if you're saying those things about your self-harm or any of your behaviors that are negative eating disorder or whatever, we couldn't help it, it's not my fault, that's bullshit. Look, don't be like me, don't be like past Melissa thinking that there was no choice, because the fact is that even though it's a really hard thing to do, there's a choice. It's just that it's a really hard choice and a really hard path to go down, like the most hardest path to go down ever. And sometimes it feels like you're scratching at the walls, or you actually are, like if you're like me, I actually was literally scratching at the wall sometimes when I wanted to self-harm because I wanted to do it so badly. And I was just and the fact is that it is an incredibly difficult thing to do. How much people pass by on the road, sorry. It is an incredibly difficult thing to do or not do. But the fact is that it's so completely wrong for me to have said I don't have a choice, and I don't want anyone to be influenced by what I said by saying that I didn't have a choice, because there is a choice, and it's just a really hard one, and possibly the hardest one I've ever been down, and that's why recovery comes with falling. It comes with mistakes. That's why it's so hard. It is hard, but that doesn't mean that there's no choice. At the door? Just a second. Yeah, that was the door! Okay, where was I? I was yelling about stuff. About not having a choice. I think I pretty much said it. There is a choice, it's just a really hard one, and I think that I gave myself excuses when I really shouldn't have. It's a hard behavior to stop. That's why I was in the hospital. That's why other people are in the hospital for self-harm. It's a legitimate issue. I'm not saying it's not a legitimate issue and it's not, and then it's not hard as all hell. I'm just saying there is a choice. There is a freaking choice.